Us.
Run, run, run as fast as you can at this year's 13th annual UKG Walk Like Mad and Mad Dash Fort Lauderdale 5K. Earlier, I caught up with Heather Geronimus, the organizer of this event, to tell us what attendees can expect. Welcome to ISF.
Thank you so much for having me back.
Oh, we're so excited to have you join us again. So we are having you here in studio to talk all things MAD today.
Yep.
What is MAD?
Mothers Against Drunk Driving is the nation's oldest nonprofit that's serving victims of drunk driving and seeking to prevent more victims of drunk driving.
And what are some of the ways that you are preventing this?
So there's a variety of things that we do. We do sessions in schools to teach children about the dangers of drinking and driving. We do sessions with parents called Power of Parents to teach them how to talk to their children about the dangers of drinking and driving. And then, of course, we also support policy changes. So things like .08 and the minimum drinking age being 21. And then also most recently, the infrastructure bill, which provides for technology to prevent drunk driving. Mothers Against Drunk Driving has been there at the steps of the capitals in all the states and in Washington to push those things forward.
And you guys are also very passionate about simply just awareness.
Absolutely.
Bringing topics to light. And one way you're doing that is your upcoming Walk Like Mad and Mad Dash event. What is this?
We're so excited to bring Walk Like Mad and Mad Dash Fort Lauderdale back to the city of Fort Lauderdale for the 13th annual event. It is a 5K walk and run on April 28th in downtown Fort Lauderdale that brings the community together. Now, people that have been impacted by drunk driving, but also people that have not been impacted by drunk driving to save lives before tragedy occurs.
And this is something that you established, right?
I did. A number of years ago, my father was killed by a drunk driver on the streets of Miami. And, Mothers Against Drunk Driving was there for me when nobody else could really understand what I was going through. There's no good way to run to a 100% preventable crime. There's a whole different set of things that happen. Plus, it's a crime. So you have to do things like not only go to a funeral, but go to court. And Mothers Against Drunk Driving prevents free victim services year-round. And once they helped me, I was just struck that if that had been the only interaction, that would have been okay. But I thought, what can we do to prevent things on the front end, prevent these tragedies from happening? And that was really where this idea came forward, to bring together the community for a fun event that also has a very important purpose to prevent drunk driving.
And you're seeing the community now rally around everyone, yes, but also you and your family.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
It's so meaningful that people are willing to take steps to create change for things that don't even impact them. And it really, I've seen kids grow up coming to this event. So I have a colleague who's brought her daughter there since she was a baby. And I know that when she gets her car in just a couple years, which is so crazy, that she'll be the one in her school and in her class that'll be making the right decisions and be influencing others. So it's creating generational change. And I think that it's really, really powerful.
What are some things that we as South Florida citizens can simply do or say to also bring awareness about distracted driving?
So I think the most important thing is that when your plans include alcohol, that they should never include your car. I mean, we have so many options. There's public transportation, there's rideshare, there's regular taxi cabs. So when you're planning that whole night out or an event for your family, I mean, the worst thing that you would want to happen is for someone not to get home safely. So it's just taking that extra step to really think about it. And then, of course, educating your children, educating your family. And if you see something, we always say, if you see something, say something, call someone out. A lot of times when we go to schools, when we say, how many of you have been in the car with someone that you believe to be impaired, kids will raise their hand, and then we'll say, keep your hand up if that person was your parent, and their hands stay up. So it's really incumbent upon everyone it's like a collective responsibility to help make better decisions, because there's nothing worse than something that could have been prevented, really that could end up in something just terrible that will change your life forever.
And as you said, you're sharing that from the heart. This is your own life testimony that you're speaking to.
Absolutely.
How proud are you to see everything that Matt has accomplished since?
So you know what? It's really remarkable. I wish I didn't have to do it, right? I wish I could be serving any other cause. There are so many great ones. But, this happened to my family, and I don't want it to happen to any other family. So I'm really proud. Every time we see these thousands of people that come out to support this cause, it's really heartwarming, and it really means something to me, to my family, and to all the victims that will be there that day.
And whether they are going to walk or run, or simply want more information to spread awareness, where can we go for more information?
Visit us at walklikemad.org/Fort Lauderdale. You can volunteer, you can walk, you can run, you can hang out in the park that day, bring your pets, strollers. We have a whole wheelchair division for the racer, so there's something for everyone on Sunday, April 28th.
So beautiful. I'll have to mark my calendar. Hopefully I can be there.
Absolutely.
Sounds good. Well, Heather, thanks so much for hopping in studio, and I know for sure your dad is smiling down on you.
Thank you so much.
I met up with a wildlife educator to learn about